Nothing to a pair of gloves, episode 2. Here we go. Welcome to this incredible series where we attempt to go from $10 to a pair of gloves only using profitable trade-ups. If you haven't seen episode 1 yet, I'd recommend you to check it out, and you can find a link to it in the top right corner. Watch it quickly and come back to this video, and then enjoy episode 2. We ended off episode 1 with a budget of $27.56, and that is what we have to work with today. And of course, a larger budget means more expensive and more risky trade-ups. But I'm not here to waste your time, so let's jump straight into trade up number 1 of episode 2 of $10 to a pair of gloves. It is going to be this guy, a trade up going for the minimal wear Galil Eco. You're going to want to use 5 minimal wear skins from the Chroma 2 collection with floats of around 0.09, and also use 5 Spectrum 2 restricteds in factory new with floats just under 0.03. So in total, this trade up is going to run you just under $11, and it has a profitability of pretty much 125% after Steam tax, and it's essentially a no risk trade up. So 50% of the time when you hit the Spectrum 2 skins, you're gonna lose around 50 cents. Now compared to the price of the trade up, this is roughly a break even, technically a small loss, but let's just call it a break even. Of course, if you hit the Galil Eco, you make about $16.50, and if you hit the other 2 Chroma 2 outcomes, you make a little bit, but again, let's just call it break even since it's small compared to the price of the trade up. So let's kick this episode off with this essentially no risk trade up. We are really praying to hit the Galil Eco because nothing else would be a significant amount of profit. So essentially you break even 5/6 of the time and you make $16 plus 1/6 of the time. So let's get the Galil Eco in 3, 2, 1. No, that's the PP Bison High Roller, although it is only a loss of 27 cents, so essentially a break even, so it is definitely not the worst. Are you looking for cheap, low-float skins for trade-ups? Check out today's sponsor, SkinsMonkey. It's the most convenient trading bot site where you don't have to overpay for low floats. I found this 0.08 Op Elite build and this 0.09 M4 Tooth Fairy, and the tradable M4 was delivered to my inventory instantly. If you apply code techsavvy, you get a 5% deposit bonus, and you also get a $5 trading bonus when you start trading. Don't worry if you don't have any skins, just head over to Freebies and you'll find 3 giveaways, all the way up to a Gut Knife Gamma Doppler. So use my link in the description to start finding deals on low float skins today. Alright, just got the inputs for another attempt at this essentially no risk trade up, hoping to hit the Galil Eco. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a Galil Eco minimal wear, please. Yes! Let's go! That is $16.50 of profit almost. That is amazing. Let me double check it's in minimal wear. Okay, it is in minimal wear. Float is 14159, a little bit lower than needed, but that is perfect. First 2 trade ups of this video going amazingly well. We're making a really solid amount of profit with these no risk trade ups, but let's move over to the second one, which is gonna be a classic trade up for this channel. It is gonna be a StatTrak Factory New Op Exoskeleton trade up using 7 minimal wear StatTrak mil specs from the Broken Fang case and 3 StatTrak Factory New mil specs from the Danger Zone case. This trade up is not as profitable as the ones we've been doing previously, however it's still 108% profitable, which is nothing to complain about, and you make profit 56% of the time on 4 out of 5 Broken Fang skins, and the Op Exoskeleton yields you a profit of almost $20. Now another quick note about this trade up specifically is the Broken Fang case is not being opened a lot anymore, so these floats are extremely difficult to get, and because of the profitability not being too high, I can't really recommend you to try these, but I bought the skins already, so I might as well do them for the video. Op Exoskeleton StatTrak Factory New for the 14% in 3, 2, 1. Oh no, that's a bad outcome. That's one of the 30% from the Danger Zone collection, although it is the best one. It only loses about $4.70, I think. But yeah, that is definitely a big L on this trade up. And I actually got another one of these trade ups, so let's just rip off the band-aid. This is 56% chance to profit, so that is more than 1 in 2. So hopefully we hit something from the Broken Fang collection that's not the UMP Gold Bismuth, so some profit at least. In 3, 2, 1, Op Exoskeleton StatTrak Factory New. Nope, of course that's the Gold Bismuth, so we lose on these trade-ups unfortunately. The OGs will remember how many trade-ups like this I spammed during Operation Broken Fang. I will leave a link in the top right corner, you can check this video out. I think I did like 15 or something crazy of these trade ups in that video. But we gotta move on. The next trade up I decided to do was the classic StatTrak Factory New AK-47 slate trade up. This is gonna be another 7-3 split, so we're using 7 StatTrak minimal wear mil specs from the snakebite case and 3 StatTrak Factory New mil specs from the danger zone case. Trade up's gonna run you around $7 and has a profitability of 127%, making you profit 34% of the time, this time including the MAC 10 pipe down. And of course, the AK slate makes you a profit of over $30, and you make a tiny bit on the dual trigger discipline. Here we go with the AK-47 slate attempts for StatTrak Factory New. These are going to be 14% chance to hit the AK slate and 14% chance for the Desert Eagle trigger discipline. We also make profit on the MAC 10 pipe down, which just received a recent price pump. So here we go. AK-47 slate in 3, 2, 1. That's a cyber shell, unfortunately. That's a pretty big loss for this trade up, but we keep moving forward. Here we have attempt number 2 for the AK-47 slate in StatTrak Factory New. This is yet again a 14% chance to hit and roughly 34% chance to profit trade up. So here we go. AK-47 slate in 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's go! AK slate. That is a massive profit, profiting over $30 on the trade up. We hit it on the second attempt. That is amazing. StatTrak Factory New. The float is a little bit lower actually than you could get away with, but that's okay. And because this went so well, I think I might do a couple more. Alrighty guys, attempt number 3. Hopefully we can get at least a trigger discipline, if not another AK. This is once again a 14% chance for the AK-47 slate in StatTrak Factory New in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, another one! What? That's two 14% in a row, and that is also Factory New, of course, 697. That is pretty much as close as you get. That is $60 of profit in 2 trade-ups. We're getting way too lucky on this series so far. So here we have a 4th attempt. This is actually slightly different. This only has 2 Danger Zone skins. When I bought the skins, I managed to get some lower float items than I really needed for the 7-3 splits, so I decided to chuck them in an 8-2 split. So if you do these a lot, you will eventually get to do 1 or 2 of these 8-2 splits, or even 1-9 splits sometimes. But this is better because the odds of profiting are better, and it's actually cheaper because the minimal wear snakebite skins are cheaper than the Factory New Danger Zones. So we have a 16% chance on this trade up to hit the AK slate, a 16% chance to hit the Desert Eagle trigger discipline, and a 4% chance to hit the MAC 10 pipe down. So adding those up adds up to 36% chance to profit. So here we go, Gaben. Give us a 3rd AK slate in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a Negev Dev texture. That is fine. I cannot expect it to give me another AK slate. 2 for 4 is insanely good, and I couldn't be happier. Now, normally this is where I'd end the episode, but today you guys get a bonus trade up, and that is because I recently managed to snipe this guy from the Steam market. I got this 0.08 float XM10 Fallout Warning for $21.81, and you already know what that means. We're doing a Factory New M4A4 Radiation Hazard trade up from the original Nuke collection. And this is what the trade up is gonna look like. Yes, it is incredibly degenerate. 5.26% chance to hit the M4 Radiation Hazard, and that's because we're only using the 1 input and we're using 9 train fillers. Average float below 0.0135. Now let me be honest, once again the XM is going to be insanely hard to get in a good float for a good price. I was very lucky to get this really good float one for a decent price, and they don't come around often, but if you do manage to get one, this trade up is still technically profitable. Now I have pretty much zero expectation that this will hit, so I'm pretty much throwing $24 out the window, but you know what I always say? You don't hit the trade ups you don't go for. So we're going to try just one, and we're going to see what happens. If we hit, we're really close to the gloves. Here we go. We're throwing a lot of our profit, probably in the trash with this trade up, but we're going for the 5.26% for the Factory New M4A4 Radiation Hazard. Did not expect to get here in episode 2. This is technically profitable. I got this on the Steam market, as I said before, but this trade up is stupid. I wouldn't really do this for profit, but we're doing it anyway. So here we go. 5% for the Factory New M4A4 Radiation Hazard. It would put us very close to the gloves. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Factor new M44 radiation hazard from the original new collection, please. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? No way. We actually hit it? Bro, episode 2, and we're almost there. What? 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 There we go, boys. I think that is the perfect place to end this episode off. So today we started with $27.56, and we ended things off with $545.76. That's a profit of over $500 in one episode. We went from $10 to $545 in 2 episodes. That is absolutely ridiculous. If you guys enjoy this video, please hit the like button. It definitely deserves it after that amazing hit. And also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Quick reminder that I am selling buff balance and buying skins for cash. If you want to sell your skins or if you need buff balance, direct message me on Discord and I will get you a deal as soon as possible. I really hope you guys enjoy this insane video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 3.